It's come to a point, it's come to a stage where enough is enough. You don't feel as though you can carry on in the direction that you're headed in the trajectory that you're currently on. This cannot continue. It's why you're watching this video. My question to you is when? When are you going to bite the bullet? When are you going to make that required change? Not on the 1st of January 2025. That 2024 was going to be your year. You said that 2023 was going to be your year, and you said that the year before. 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, up to a decade has gone past. But ultimately, what has changed? Cast your mind back 5 years ago. Who were you as a person? What were you doing on a day-to-day basis? Your beliefs, your mindsets, the things that you own, the assets that you had, the direction you were heading in. Has much changed? For most of us, it hasn't. And there's a big reason for that. It's up here. It's the mentality. It's the video game mentality of I'm going to click a couple of buttons and I'm going to become a multi-millionaire. And I've fallen into this trap myself with crypto and, it's a gambler's mentality. With all due respect, and I say this with the greatest respect, who are you? Who are you? You are a speck of dust, and I'm talking about in the context of the universe. You are nothing. No one owes you anything. No one owes you anything. This entitlement that I find this generation has of, I deserve, I want, but who are you? Seriously, I genuinely mean that when I ask, who are you? You sit there and say, I deserve this. Says who? Says who? The universe, the earth, the sun, they don't owe you anything. Whether you live or die, the sun's still going to set. The earth is still going to spin on its axis. It's the exact same thing. If you want something, you have to earn it. You have to work hard for that. And waiting and sitting there for the 1st of January 2025 for things to change when you've known repeatedly, month after month, year after year, nothing has happened. Nothing has changed. And I've said this in countless amounts of videos. It's about the stages of competency, for example. You're bad before you're good, and you're good before you're great. And when someone comes up to me and says, yeah, I'm really looking to get into top tier shape, tip-top shape. I want to get into my dream physique. And then I respond with, great, when are you starting? And then they respond with, yeah, I've just signed up to this gym and I'm starting in January. And immediately I know this person is not going to make it. Straight away, just off that one line, that simple response tells me everything that I need to know. And the reason why it tells me everything I need to know is because I understand where that line comes from. I understand the mindset he has cultivated. It's part of the programming. That's why 95% of people's New Year's resolutions, they fail. Because it's a mentality problem. They assume that a calendar change is going to magically fix their problems. It's going to be a plaster on the wall. It just papers over cracks. It doesn't do anything in the long term. It doesn't fix the fundamental issues here, which is your mentality. It's your mentality behind all of this. As I record this video, it is the 9th of December. We have just over 3 weeks until the 1st of January. So if you're starting on the 1st of January, what are you doing for the next 3 weeks? Oh, well, I'm stopping my 9 to 5 next week because that's when the company closes down for Christmas and the New Year, and I'm going to be drinking a lot and eating a lot over Christmas, spending time with family. Immediately you've given me excuses, a license to do nothing essentially for 3 weeks. You are killing 3 weeks of your time. 3 weeks that could be spent productively and wisely towards the goals that you want to achieve. Why are you wasting that time? It's futile. It's ridiculous. It's nonsensical. What are you doing with your time? The one resource, the one tool that you can't gain back. Time. It's finite. Money, you can always make more money. You lose 10 grand, fine. It can be a travesty for a lot of people, but at some point you can make that money back. You burn a book, you can buy another one from Amazon, right? Your suitcase goes missing, you can always buy another suitcase. It's not a problem. But time, you can't make more time. So you killing 3 weeks for what? Because 1st of January, it sounds nice. It sounds nice that if I eventually make it, that I can tell people that I started on the 1st of January. What backward ideology, what backward mindset is that? This is the time to go all in. Not in January, not next Monday. This is the perfect time to materialize everything, to put all those plans into place and finally start taking action. And by taking action, it's you confronting failure head on. That's all it is. It's you confronting failure head on. And that's, gentlemen, that's exactly what you need to do. The only way to progress, and trust me when I say this because I've been there and done that, you try every method under the sun. You try and go under the problem, you try and go over the problem, you try and go around the problem. For example, you have anxiety or depression. What does most people do? What did I do? Oh, let me buy books on anxiety and depression. How am I going to cure my anxiety? Let me buy some books. I'm not saying it's a waste of time because it can give you tips and tricks and hints and everything. But the only tangible thing, the real substance here, the only way you can overcome it is identifying the root cause, and exposure therapy is tackling the issue head on, and it's taking sheer relentless action. It's not going around the problem, it's not going under it, because that's not going to solve the problem. You have to take action. It's confronting the fear, it's confronting failure head on. So I pose this question one last time to you. Time is running out. As I've mentioned, time is finite. When are you going to make a move? When are you finally going to start? You're watching this because you don't have an alternative. You don't have another choice now. You have to make this work. And it's time for you to make this work. And the universe is begging for you, and I promise you, it's begging for you to take action. Your dream life is, it's minute. The obstacles are very small. I promise you, it's not that far as you think. It's just consistency and just throwing yourself in and taking action, and stop waiting and procrastinating, because it's doing you no favors whatsoever. So hopefully you've understood the message. Hopefully you've gained value from the video. If you have, consider subscribing, hit the bell notification, smash the like button, leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, and I'll see all of you guys for my next video. Peace.